yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up, she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but
Hello everybody, this is MFG. Welcome to tonight's United States Grand Prix for the IUF1 Tier 1 Division, round 15 here tonight. Full grid, 20 cars in the lineup here tonight. See if Josh in the Haas can continue his dominance of the Tier 1 Division, but should get some stiff competition from the AlphaTauri Sufane. Also his teammate Wicken in the other Haas. So it should be a good one here tonight, as the guys are just getting ready up on what looks like to be a nice, dry, sunny evening here in Texas for the Tier 1 Division drivers. As we now get ready to go here in qualifying, get our information everybody likes to have up. There you go. I'd like to thank our partners, AXCEL Sports. Visit AXCELSports.com for all your motorsports streetwear needs. Also racing apparel as far as race suits, fire garments, gloves, racing shoes, anything you would need. Also, I'd like to thank our music provider Solfaing for all their help with providing IUF1 with the music. Hope you enjoyed that in the pre-race. As it looks like we are now having some cars enter the racetrack to start their outlaps here as we get qualifying underway here for round 15 from Texas. Looks like the Alfa Romeo of Miramar is going to be the first one out, followed by, looks like, me and the McLaren. You can keep track of the updated point standings in the IUF1 on the bottom of your screen. In the IUF1 ticker, updated drivers and constructors championships coming into Texas here tonight. Oliveira coming out in the Williams. Sonia is still in. Fitz is still in. Warburg. Here we go. The mix out. The Wicken in the Haas is now on track. Elmer, Lucky, all. Kudo. Guys trying to get their first runs in Williams. And that Ferrari is coming out. Dre Dude is also out. Captain Redbeard in the Mercedes is out. And Portugal and his Red Bull all out here tonight. Track getting very busy here in the beginning of qualifying as we are take you on board here. Looks like Miramar is going to be the first one to attempt a lap here in Texas. Looks like somebody has had an issue. I don't see any yellow sectors, but it looks like Sanyai has out of qualifying here. Back up as Miramar starts his lap, and it looks like he is has already invalidated. Must have cut the last corner and invalidates the next two laps here. So let's see who's the next one in line. Looks like Warburg is out on track here. Let's see. Looks like an Aston Martin. Is that Alan Toast out also on a hot lap here? On board here, Williams comes in here second in the standings. Let's give you a ride around here with the Ferrari driver. Here, quite a few blind corners here in Texas at Coda. The only circuit in the world that both NASCAR and F1 races at, and they use the same exact part of the racetrack. So both NASCAR and FIA use the whole part of the racetrack. I know in NASCAR they've actually talked about using some of the other runoff areas to shorten the circuit in the future. We'll see if that ever comes to be. As you're now on board here, still on board here, Williams is in his Ferrari now. Just a few more corners to go here. We got a Mercedes. Looks like he is crossing the line now. Kudo starting left. Here comes William at the final corner. And the first time on the board is a 133.0. 133.5 now for the mix here. Wicken now starting a lap here. Give you a ride here with the Haas driver up the hill into turn 1, blind corner. Little turned in just a hair too early, had to kind of get out the throttle and catch the car to not cut the corner. Now DDS's. Ricci has now gone P3 on a set of mediums here. Lucky now in 4th. Oliver 5th, and Portugal now 6th. Ooh, big mistake there as Wicken got back on the gas too soon. So we will find somebody else. Kudo on the racetrack. Looks like he invalidated. Car would not shift. Kudo coming off a race win last night as he won the Champions Division race here last night, so he's looking to go back to back. Alentos is now going to go P3 on a set of mediums there, 133.6 for the Aston Martin driver here tonight. Wahlberg now coming out of the final corner. He's going to go up to P6. So both Aston Martin drivers come out on the mediums here to start qualifying. That will help them save a set of softs for the race. Quite a few drivers out early. Elmer in that AlphaTauri here. Looks like he's not using any battery, so this is a good at the speed lap here. Dre Dude is invalidated. Let's go back to Elmer here in his AlphaTauri. Dre Dude now starting a lap here. Dude invalidated his first attempt here. We'll see if he can get a time on the board this time by, as you see the Mercedes getting out of the way. To the final corner. Seen a couple of drivers here invalidate on this final corner. JD seems to get through it pretty well. He is going to go P3. Good lap, 133.6. Fitz has invalidated here. Gary is invalidated. Elmer coming in here. Let's see. Kudo. After winning last night here, let's see what Kudo could do in that Mercedes. So far, time to beat is still 133.082 set by William in that Ferrari, Captain Redbeard, has now gone to the top of the board, 133.051 in his Mercedes. As we're keeping an eye on Kudo, his teammate has just now gone P1. Out of the final corner here for the Mercedes, and Kudo is going to go P3, 133.202. Take you on board now. Our points leader Josh looks like he is just getting some heat on them tires. As you can see, he's not using no batteries. We'll get back to our points leader once he gets back around to the start finish line. Give you a hot lap here around COTA with our Tier 1 championship leader, our Josh. Even on his white dot as we get back around. His Redbeard now looks like got a feeling he'll be coming into the pits. Yes, he is. Williams on an out lap. Kudo just got done. Good lap. Dimitri up here in P4. Brady currently 5th. Alan Toast. Lucius in that 6th, 7th position. Oliveira, Lucky, Warburg rounds out your top 10 here as Lucius is just starting another lap. Take you down here, give you a hot lap here with our points leader. Lights and sounds around COTA. Warburg pops to the top of the board, 132.9 in his Aston Martin. Out of the final corner, here comes Josh. And Josh is going to go P1, 132.452. Put that Haas in that P1 position for the time being as we are coming down here to the 5-minute mark remaining in qualifying. Lucius has gone up to P4. Great lap by the Alpine driver, 133.052. Williams on another lap here, see if he can improve. He's currently sitting P5 with his first attempt. Here he comes to complete his second attempt. Does he pick up the pace any? He does, all the way up to P2, 132.838 for the Ferrari driver. It's going to put Warburg down to 3rd now. Oliveira on track now, coming through the back end of Wicken on here in the Haas. He is out of battery, so we'll see. He's currently sitting 13th. Lucius currently in that 14th position here. See if he improves any. His teammate and brother sitting P5 right at the moment, so we'll see if the Alpine here can get up in that top 5 or 6 with his brother here. He does, up to P6 right behind his teammate, and we are down to 4 minutes remaining in qualifying here. Time to beat 132.452 set by Josh. Gary on track now. See if Gary can't improve. Gary currently sitting P9 at a 133.4. Looks like he's used most of his battery. This is his going back to pit road lap. Alan Toast on track here. Let's right around with Toast here. Right now his teammate Wahlberg sitting up in that third position here. See if Alan can get up anywhere near his teammate. Coming down to just 3 minutes remaining here in qualifying, so the racetrack's going to get awful busy here soon as all these drivers try to get their last runs in. We are now under that 3-minute mark remaining in qualifying. Don't forget, here in IUF1 we do take a 5-minute break between qualifying and the race. Alan Toast did not like that lap. He is coming into the pits here. Going to try to probably get a new set of tires, come right back out, see if he got enough time. Here comes Lucky starting what should be his final attempt. He's got his teammate tucked up right behind, right in front of him. Teammate gets out of the way there. Right now your top 3 are all in that 132 bracket. Ooh, and Lucky has invalidated. Miramar looks like he is saving some battery here. Miramar on the track here. Looks like he's using some battery, so this could be a hot lap. He currently has yet to post a time. Fitz has retired from the session in the Williams. Currently 15th. So he is done. He is not going to be able to get back on the racetrack enough time to get another lap in. Here comes Miramar. Currently 19th here. See if he can move up the leaderboard. He does, all the way up to P10, 133.4, good lap. Teammate now on the racetrack here. Great dude, sitting P12. Looks like he is off the pace here, trying to save some battery. Alan Toast, we saw come right in and right back out as he's trying to get back around to the start-finish line. As long as you make it back to the stripe before the clock hits 0, you can complete your lap and it will count. So now a bunch of these drivers, especially these guys here on the back straightaway, are definitely trying to get around to the start finish line to get a final lap started. Captain Redbeard now starting to get ready to start his final lap, coming out of the final corner here. 133.051 is his current best lap here. As you can see, the field starting to back up there in the final corner as these guys are trying to get a gap here. Get to the line here and get their final lines started. So all them dots, if you don't see them get back to the start finish line before the clock hits 0, their laps will not count and they will be done in qualifying. Looks like there's a Ferrari trying to make it here. Is he? He does. Quite a few guys. Oh no! And Captain Redbeard has spun her. That is going to do him for qualifying. Here is Wahlberg. Let's go up here. Oh, Josh is done. Kudo done. Williams now on the racetrack here. Can he improve here? This is his final attempt. Right now, 132.452. Time to beat by the Haas. Here comes the mix. See if he can improve on his final run. Here he comes out of the final corner. Currently in at 11th position. He does. Up to P9. Dradu now on his final run here. We'll see here if Dradu can move up any. Currently sitting P12 as This is it. This is the time to get your good lap in. Here comes Strady out of the final corner. He does, up to P8. Wicken out of the final corner. Can he improve? Yes, up to 13th. Williams stays P2. 132.6. Got an Aston Martin coming around now. Alan Toast here. Toast currently in that 14th position. 133.688. Can he improve any? Here he comes. His teammate is 4th. Toast comes out the final corner. He does. Up to P11. 133.3. Girardi, last driver on track, does not improve. Elmer, so that is going to do us here for qualifying. Josh, with a 132.452, will win the pole here tonight. Williams will be starting outside in his Ferrari. So the top 2 in the standings are going to start 1-2 here tonight. Also, the constructors' battle is a tight one between Ferrari and Haas. So look to keep an eye on all 4 of them drivers, the 2 Ferraris and the 2 Haas, to see how they do here in qualifying. As we take a screenshot of qualifying order. Don't forget, we do take a 5-minute break here between qualifying and the race, so we will be back here in just about 5 minutes here, and we will get this 28 laps here tonight. Circuits of the Americas, Tier 1 here in the IUF1.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame. Was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. And ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet When you're down bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here.
Alright, everybody, welcome back here to the IUF1. Qualifying is done. Josh on pole, Williams starting P2. The clock is ticking, so we are just about ready to go here. 28 laps here tonight around circuits of the America for the IUF1 Tier 1 division. Line corner up to Tier 1, up to turn 1. Hopefully everybody makes it through the corner with no issues. Oh, and the McLaren jump start bad. Williams looking for the race lead here in the turn 1. He is going to get there first. Make sure everybody makes it through. Looks like one of the McLarens has logged out here maybe. Everybody coming out through the S's for the first time here. Already. Like Lucky as it is Lucky that has had issues here. Car is still ghosted. Here comes Portugal. Back our front, Williams is your race leader. Everybody seemed to make it through turn 1 here. Look at the racing coming down that long back straightaway here. Josh now falling back to P4, so Josh having some early issues on them hard tires. He is now back to that 4th position. Lucius and Kudo have both gotten around, and now Drady's looking to make a move. Both in 10th, Gary 11, Elmar, Demix, Wicken here in 14th, Girardi, Sonia, Fitz, Lucky, Elmer, and Portugal. Williams has fastest lap, but looking for the race lead here, going up into turn 1. Kudo can't quite get there. It's going to fall back in line, stay right behind him. Now down through the S's. Do not get DRS for the first 3 laps here, so Kudo's going to try to get him just on pure horsepower here. Out of the final, if you start this long train of cars, you see the Alfa Romeo going white at the top of your screen. Looks like Lucky has gotten back in his car. Back up front, Williams still your race leader. Now battle heating up here for third, 4th, and 5th right here. Lucius, Josh, and Dre Dude. Dre Dude now looking to take a peek here on the inside. On forward here with Josh. You can see the Alfa Romeo tucked up right behind him as he's trying to put some pressure on Lucius. Looking back from the Haas here. Out of the final corner here. Brady not close enough to make a move. Got to stay in line here. Field has gotten single filed out here. I love this view. I love the vent view. I wish I could just choose this view. I would do the whole race from this view. I just love this view. Nice aerial view here of COTA here in Austin, Texas. My home track, being that I am from the States myself. Wicken up a position now. It's gotten around Demex. He is now up to P12 here. Demex Girardi. Sonia trying to work himself from the very back of the field. He is up to 15. Lucky 16th had to get back. Fitz. Look at the battles back here. Sonia makes a move. He is up to 14th now. So he is really starting to come through the field here. One of the pre-race favorites here, and has some issues in qualifying and had to start in the very back. So I believe he is going to need the help of a safety car at some time during the event here to kind of catch the front of the field. But he is working it as we go up front. Josh. Don't know what happened, but Josh has gone from 3rd to 1st here. He is now your race leader. Lucius in 2nd. JD now 3rd. Williams has fallen down to P4, so you got to wonder if he made a mistake or got more help. Kudo now down to that 5th position. Them two were running 1st and 2nd, so you got to wonder if something happened between the two that we missed here. Looks like we got a pile of cars up in turn 1. They all seem to be going again. Yes, they are. Great early run here by Dre Dude. As now Kudo. Looks like he made the move on Williams. This is a nice little battle here. This is battle for 4th. Kudo's going to get the spot. He does. He gets around the Ferrari for the time being. Williams going to fight him back. Move Kudo up now to P4. Williams back to 5th. Gary had some issues. Lost a couple of positions. He is now falling back to 15th. Front of the field now in the big DRS training, seeing all going up the hill. You can just see how steep the hill is here at COTA. Lucky in the pits here. Wicken has gained some ground. He is now up to 10th. Sayonara up to P12 now at the starting 20th. So good early run here for the AlphaTauri driver. Captain Redbeard's lost a couple positions. He is now in 13th. Girardi 14th. Gary lost quite a few positions that last lap, now in 15th. Fitz is 16th. Elmer, Portugal, Miramar, and Lucky making a pit stop here on lap 5 comes out. Everybody's still on the lead lap. As you can see, the train of cars down here, battle here as Lucius kind of got pushed out wide there by Williams. Williams now going to go around the outside of him. Oliveira now worked himself up here to P7. Good run for the Williams driver here. Look at this train of cars going up the hill there. Just look how steep that bad boy is. As you can see, the race leaders are at the very top of the screen. Valentos and Wahlberg here. Wicken, Sanya, he is now of another result. He is up to 11th now. He is looking to climb himself in the top 10 here, starting P20th. Ooh, and now Dimitri tries to go inside, but can't quite get it done, but he saved that McLaren. Portugal with some issues in that Red Bull. Don't know what happened there. Captain Redbeard and Dimitri have come together here. Oh, Captain Redbeard got disqualified from the session. He had to spin the car around to get going. That is a mistake by the game. I hate it when the game does that. Horrible luck there for Captain Redbeard. Don't know what happened with him and McLaren. But the Max has no more wing. Redbeard out of the race as he was trying to get that Mercedes spun around. It DQ'd him for facing the wrong way for too long. Josh, still your race leader. Lucci here in P2 now. Dre Dude up to 3rd. You can see him just whipping through the S's here from the blimp view. These are the top 4 right here on your screen. William back here in P5 now finds himself under fire here. He has lost DRS from Kudo, so he is now going to be under fire here. Here comes the Alpine of Lucci. Going to make the move. Williams tried to block it but couldn't quite get her done. Moved the Alpine up a position. That's going to move Williams down to P6. How you doing, War Dog? Welcome to the chat, brother. Yeah, bad luck. Bad luck is looks like Dimitri has also had issues with that wing, and he is now out of the event. Three cars are now out of the event here on lap number 8. We are still under green here. Back up front, Lucci still putting a lot of pressure on our race leader here. Give you a view here from Kudo, looking at the top 3 ahead of him. DRS open for the Alpine. Can he gain enough ground on Josh and get him here at the end of this long back straightaway? Doesn't look like he is quite going to get close enough. No, he's not. The Haas and that straight line speed is going to be able to hold him off for the time being. Look at the traffic right behind him. Nice battle here for that P1 position. Josh is your race leader. Lucci now in 2nd. Dre Dude here in 3rd. Kudo in 4th. Looks like the Williams making a stop here, bringing that Ferrari down pit lane here. Judo now sticking all kind of pressure here on Lucci. Oh, Andrade just cut that corner. You saw him miss that corner just a hair. Picked up a 3-second time penalty for track limits that could come back to haunt him later. As the top four still cannot get away from each other. 2 seconds back to 5th here. Allen has worked himself up to P6 now. Oliveira in 7th. Nora with a great drive. He started P20th. He is now up to P8. Warburg 9th. Wicken here in 10th. Gary currently in at 11th position. Fitz 12th. William, after making a stop, is now 13th. Elmer 14th. Girardi 15th. Miramar here in 16th. And Lucky still on the lead lap down in 17th. Max Portugal and Captain Redbeard all out of the event early. Back up front with your race leader. This battle for the lead has been a good one all race long. All these guys in a nice little DRS train here as we start in lap number 10 here. Don't mind me if I get quiet every now and then. I'm trying to check out the Caps Rangers hockey game. Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 2 here tonight. So I'll be running to my other TV as soon as this race is over to watch. See if my Capitals can tie the best of 7 series at a game apiece. Wicken has left the session here. Let me see if I can get him back in. I see his car still going. Invite sent. You can get back in. Josh is still your race leader. Lucy second. Dre Dude still third. Judo fourth. Top 4 have not changed here. Been running in the same order for quite a while now. We are now 10 laps complete, starting lap 11. Lucius just cannot quite get close enough with DRS to make the move for the race lead, and there is an Alpha Stories that Elmer might be around. Williams picks up the fastest lap. Elmer has gone around, but he gets her going again. But the man on the move here is Sonora. He is now up to P7, and he has got Alan Toast and Lucci right in front of him. What a drive from P20th to 7th. In the first 11 laps, Wicken has gotten back in so he can get back in his house. Looks like he's lost a position in being lagged out. Hopefully he can gain that position back, as he is currently shown in that P11th position. As we are now looking at this battle here. And now Alan Toast looking to make the move for P5. And he does give Ashton Martin the spot. So now Alan Toast up to P5. Nice battle here. This is 5th, 6th, and 7th. Here on lap 11. But the man on the move is definitely that AlphaTauri here. Kudo brings his Mercedes down pit road, so the pit cycle for guys on the mediums is starting to open up. Kudo, first of the front runners to make a stop, might be trying to jump the cars ahead of him. try to do the undercut if you need an F1. You try to pit a lap or so before your closest competitors, hoping that your outlap with the brand new tires will be faster than their lap on the older tires, and once they make their stops, you jump ahead of them. So we'll keep an eye, as Kudo was the first one to join that fight. You can see Williams is now up ahead of Kudo, so he jumped him, and he's got a 3.8 second lead on Kudo. After making that move, Marinara comes down pit road, and his Alfa Romeo down in that 16th position. So the undercut definitely worked for the Ferrari driver. But he does have 3 lap older tires, so you have to see how that comes back later in the run. Can Kudo possibly go from 4th to the race lead once this pit cycle runs through? As you saw Lucius there in that Alpine get a little wobbly in the back end, got on the throttle just a little too soon here. See if that is going to open up the door for Sayonara to come, and now guys are making stops. Lucius Strady all coming in, so a lot of these guys on the medium tires who started on the yellow wall medium tires are starting to make their stops. Guys on the hards will probably run 4-6 laps longer before they make their stops. We'll have to see how this all pans out. Ooh, and the Wicken has crashed out in the Haas, and that is going to bring out our first safety car. Ooh. Now, not sure how much help these guys are going to get, because they got to keep a delta, so you just can't run laps now. So these guys entered pit road here, so we have to see how this jumbles up the leaderboard. Once the safety car comes out, there is a delta you have to keep for the first 2 laps of it. So there's no advantages. So we'll have to see how this works out. For like Dre Dude, who just made a stop. Lucci just made a stop. These were guys that were running in that top 3 here, so we'll have to see how it pans out. Dre Dude and Lucci were both able to come out in front of Kudo. We'll have to see who benefits this once everybody makes their stops here. Right now, Josh is your race leader here. This could be a big break for Sayonara. He was in that, had worked himself up to that P7 position. Now gets a safety car. Should be able to come out right in the same position maybe. Josh now on pit road. Comes down pit road. Top 6 all in the pits here. We'll have to see how they come off pit road here. Josh is going to maintain that race lead, but Alan Toast is now going to be P2. Lucius 3rd, Dre D 4th. So Lucci's going to fall down to 5th. Kudo 6th. Sayonara is going to pretty much start where he came in at, but still, he's gone from 20th to 7th here. Got the safety car halfway through, so this pretty much could not have worked out any better for Sayonara. As I am a little happier, my Washington Capitals just scored to take a 1-0 lead in Game 2 of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So that's good to see. As we are halfway through here, once everybody gets on and off pit road, we will give you a full rundown of the running order. We started with 20. We're down to we're down to 16. All 16 drivers still remain on the lead lap here. Looks like everybody has made their stop, so we'll give you a rundown. Josh is your race leader. Alan Toast in the Aston Martin right now, currently in second. Lucius is in third. JD with a good run here tonight is in their fourth position. Lucius now P5. Kudo here in 6th. Sayonara from 20th to 7th. Oliveira is going to restart here in 8th. Wolberg 9th. And Williams is going to restart in that 10th position. His teammate Gary is going to fall in right behind. Fitz here is going to start P12. Miramar 13th. Lucky going to restart in that 14th position. Girardi going to restart here in 15th. And Elmer and that Alpha Tori is going to restart in 16th. The Wicken, Dunex, Portugal, and Captain Redbeard all out of today's event. As Alan Toast comes down pit road here. Ooh, don't know what happened, but he has retired from the session. Gotta wonder if he had a family emergency or something, but he has retired from the session. Car comes back out. Alan Toast had worked himself up to P7, so you gotta kind of wonder what happened to the Toast man. Safety car in this lap. We are back to green flag racing with 15 drivers left. Going to be 15 laps completed when we get back around to the stripe this time. Safety car is in. Josh is taking off. Here he goes. Good jump by Josh. That's going to bring Lucius here to second. JD third. Lucius fourth. Lucci is second. Kudo now fifth. Miramar picks up penalty. Sayonara picks up a spot. Oliveira now. Sayonara looking to make a move. Can't quite do it on Kudo. It's going to try to fall back line. A little bump to the back of the Mercedes. Here we go. Side by side. Sayonara goes around the Mercedes. Moved the AlphaTauri driver up a spot. Sayonara has now got himself into the top 5 here. And now he is looking at Lucius here. Trying not to let Josh get away. Josh already out to 2.3 second lead on the medium tires. Trade dude now looking to make a move. He is in between, and here comes Sayonara. He is going to make another move, looking for that 4th position now. He does. He gets around the Alpine. Sayonara now up to P4. The march is on. As Josh is right now 3 seconds ahead of the field. He has really driven off on them new medium tires. Sayonara, the next driver in line with the mediums, sitting in 4th. He would love to take advantage of these newer better grippy tires this early in the run, get himself around these two in front of him, and see if he has anything for our race leader. Josh sets fastest lap. Here comes Sayonara. Now, looking to make a move on Dre Dude. He is going to go to the inside of the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo tries to throw a block, can't quite do it. Sayonara is going to get the spot. Oh, virtual safety car. Virtual safety car on the racetrack. There's not a full course safety car. If you're new to Formula 1, this is everybody has a Delta now they got to keep, so you can't pass anybody under a virtual safety car. Excuse me, Sayonara now up to that third position. This battle 4.5 seconds behind Josh. Still under the virtual safety car. Racetrack has not gone green until now. Back to racing we go. Ooh, big wiggle there by the AlphaTauri driver. DRS enable. Should have it once they get around to the back straightaway here. Up the hill they go. This is a battle for P2. Josh now 3.4 seconds out in front of this battle. Going to be just 10 laps remaining when they get back around to the stripe here. Inside R, make the move here down this long straightaway. He's going to have DRS. There it goes. DRS is open. Should be able to make this move pretty easy down this long back straightaway. And move the AlphaTauri driver up to P2. So now Sayonara has gone from 20th to 2nd. Now 4 seconds now between him and race leader. So we'll keep an eye on that. See if Sayonara can start to chop into that lead from Josh here. Now just 10 laps remain here. Field has gotten kind of single filed out here. It's now under fire from Lucky here. This is battle for P11. Lucky not quite close enough to make a move yet. He's going to have DRS here. Can he get the move done here? As Lucky looks to move into that 11th position. See the battles up ahead here. Got all kind of movement. Warburg gets around Kudo. Now Williams, he's trying to make the move on the Mercedes here. Nice battle here. Look at the Ferrari trying to cut underneath, now trying to cut to the inside. Oh, he almost got into the back. And now Williams gets the job done. Nice racing there between these three. Moved Williams up. Kudo loses 2 spots there. William now up to that 7th position. Kudo back to P8 here. Gary now in 9th. Lucky did get around Fitz. He is now up to 11th here. Josh, still your race leader. Sanye is up to 3.9, so he's cut about a 10th out of that lead here, as they got just 9 laps remaining. Lucius now trying to put some pressure on Dre Dude here. Oliveira picking up a track limit 3-second penalty. Is the Alpine close enough to make the move here? Doesn't look like Miramar has crashed out. Oh, we got a safety car. Miramar has crashed on the front straightaway. We have our second full course safety car of the evening. Now I would expect everybody to come down pit road. Here, throw on a new set of soft tires for the end. Girardi with a drive-through. Speeding under the safety car. Here comes your race leader. Everybody coming in. Udo decides to stay out here. Udo trying to take that track position here. So he is going to become your race leader. Josh going to come off pit road 2nd. Sanye 3rd. Lucius 4th. Dre Dude here in 5th. Williams going to come out P6. Warburg 7th. Lucius here. Lucky going to come out P9. Oliveira in 10th. Gary now P11. Girardi, who has to serve a drive-through, is going to come out 12th. Fitz in 13th, and Elmer rounds out the 14 remaining. 6 drivers out here. Back up front here with the race leader. Now just under 8 laps remaining. Udo trying to taking the gamble here, standing out on the hard tires here. Beaver's running back in that 8th position, so we'll have to see how this works out for him. I'm pretty sure he's hoping that this safety car lasts as long as possible. Now, I think we're going to get what we've pretty much been hoping to see here. And it's going to be Josh and Sayonara lined up right behind each other. When we get this race restarted. Field is together. Haven't gotten back to racing sign yet, so we'll see if it's going to be a late call-in for the safety car, or are we going to go around one more time. Yellow lights are still on, so it looks like we are going to get one more lap here under the yellow. Don't be hitting the pace car there. Seven laps remaining now. So hopefully we get a green flag restart here on the next lap, and that will give us 6 to go here. Vito is your race leader. Josh second. Sonora third. Lucci fourth. JD fifth. Williams sixth. Wolberg seventh. Lucis in 8th, Lucky here in 9th, Oliveira going to restart 10th, Gary here in 11th, Girardi 12th, Fitz 13th, and Elwer 14th. That's how we are going to restart here. Going to be just 6 laps remaining when they get back around to the stripe here. As long as them yellow lights are flashing on that Mercedes safety car, that means the caution out, lights are out, safety car in this time, so the field would be under the control here of Kudo. He is going to need a massive start on them 10-lap old hards here. Going to be 6 laps remaining in what has been a very entertaining Tier 1 US Grand Prix here at COTA tonight. And it looks like the fireworks are not yet done. Once the safety car gets to pit lane, Kudo can go at any time he wishes. He cannot start and then go. But it is up to him when he decides to go. And it looks like he is taking off, and he has. Josh in second here, Sayonara now third, Lucius fourth, JD here in fifth, Williams sixth. Lucci seventh here. And here they come. Warburg with a run. Look at this battle going into turn 1 here at the top of the hill on the tires here. Josh and Sonia have both gotten around Kudo here, so Josh back to the race lead. Sayonara is now tucked in right. Oh, and Sayonara's picked up a late penalty. Kudo has picked up one now. Sayonara really got to get on the horse now. Try to get around Josh and get that gap. Look at this battle. Contact made. Kudo, Williams, traded all in this jumble here late in the event. How is this going to work out going into the turn? Williams throws it in there. Some contact is made. JD now going to try to undercut him. Williams going to push him out as wide as they can, as these two are just bumping off of each other. Williams now tries to undercut him. Fantastic racing here. Now out of the final corner, Sayonara sets the fastest lap. Brady with a good run. That is going to open the doors. Now Lucius has also gotten around Williams here. Good hard racing here. Up the hill, 3 wide. No. Lucius backs out. Oh, the Ferrari goes in deep. Contact, but he saves it. But he's going to lose quite a few positions. Super hard racing here late in the event. Sayonara has gotten around Josh for the race lead. But now, can he extend that gap to over 3 seconds? Now back to this battle. 5th on back is a good one. Less than 5 laps remain here in COTA. Looks like everybody's starting to get singled out a little bit. Williams takes a late move. Williams really trying to gain these positions, really making some late dives here, and it's really costing him as he has lost a few positions here now with just trying to save the race car. Throwing it in there very deep here. DRS enabled now, fits up to 11th. Williams really struggling. Here in that 10th position, Oliveira's up to 9th. Gary now in the top 10. Warburg in 7th. Lucky 6th. Lucius Dre Dude in fourth here. Lucci now up to P3. Josh has gotten back around. Sayonara for the race lead here. Under 4 laps remain here in Coda. Sayonara trying to get the lead back. He would love now to be able to force Josh into a mistake. Maybe Josh picks up a penalty. Lucius now, Dre Dude, now under fire. As Lucius is now tucked back in. We have seen from third on back, we have seen some great racing tonight throughout the field. Now back up, going up the top of the hill. Sayonara thought about it, didn't quite get up enough. Backs out of it here with 3 laps remaining. Josh still your race leader. Sayonara still in second. Lucius here in third. Dre Dude now back to P4. Lucius in fifth as they come through the S's. Strong run for Warbird up in that 6th position. Lucky now 7th. Gary 8th. Oliveira 9th. His teammate Fitz has worked himself into the top 10 here. Williams now down to P11 and struggling. Not what we normally see out of William in that Ferrari, but he has really had a struggle here tonight. Finds himself back in that 11th position. Elmer up to 12th. Girardi now in 13th. Don't forget, everybody in IUF1 scores points as long as you complete 90% of the race. So right now, the worst you're going to finish is P13. As long as you can finish these last 2.25 laps here. Going to be 2 laps remaining when they get back to the stripe. Josh, still your race leader here. Lucius has gotten around Dre Dude, so now you got both Alpines 3rd and 4th here. Dre Dude back to 5th, and now Warburg up to 6th. Gary in 7th. Lucky, Oliveira, Fitz, Williams, Elmer, and Girardi. Back up with your race leader. Under 2 to go. Sayonara looks, can't not make a move up the top of the hill. Gonna fall back in line here. Take you back here. This battle is now Dre Dude trying to get that position back. This is 4th, 5th, and 6th. Further back here, you got Gary 7th, 8th, and 9th here. Dre Dude's picked up a 3-second penalty in that 5th position. Sayonara now moves himself up to the race lead. Oh, Josh has spun around. Josh has spun around. Oh, race leader has spun around. Don't know what happened there. If there was some contact between him and the AlphaTauri, but now Dre Dude looks to make a move. He is going to go to the inside of Josh. Josh now starting to struggle. Here's Warburg now trying to make the move. Looks like Josh is going to hold the position. Dre Dude now to his inside here as they go through the final corner. 1 lap remaining. This is it. The final lap here at Coda. And things have changed here. Josh now finds himself back in P4. Lucius in 3rd now. Sayonara and Lucci has gotten around. Sayonara. Lucci looking for his first career IUF1 Tier 1 victory. Plenty of race wins in Tier 2. Looking for his first Tier 1 win. And now it's just less than a half a lap. And now that gap is falling. You gotta wonder. And it does. The AlphaTauri does have some wing damage. Lucci's his brother now. So Alpine right now very well could be ready enough for a 1-2 finish here. As now Josh sets his sights. Tries to undercut the Alpine. Here he goes. This is the battle for third. Here on the final lap. Lucci is now 2.8 seconds to lead. Don't want to lead the battle. Lucci is your race leader now. Just a couple corners to go. But here's the battle for P3. This could be for P2. With Sufan having them penalties. Just a couple more corners to go. One corner to go here. Out of the final corner. And Lucci is going to win here at COTA. Sayonara is going to cross the line second. But here comes Josh. Josh is going to hold the spot. He's going to go to second. Lucci's the third. Warburg 4. Sayonara is going to fall way down to P5. Gary 6. Lucky 7th. Oliver 8. Drady's going to come home 9th with all his penalties. And Fitz is going to run out your top 10 here. Williams struggled today. He's going to come home P11. Elmer going to come home 12th. And Girardi is going to come home in that 13th position. Kudo is going to finish 14th. I do believe Kudo scored enough laps to get credited for points here tonight. Sayonara gets driver of the day after starting P20th. There is your race winner as we take a look at the podium. Give you a rundown. So Sufan also gets driver of the day and fastest lap. Take a screenshot for all the powers to be. So Lucci is your race winner. Josh can come home P2 here tonight. Lucius is going to come home P3. So double podium for Team Alpine. Warburg 4th. Sayonara here in 5th. Gary in 6th. Lucky 7th. Oliveira 8th. Draydude 9th. Fitz in 10th. Williams going to come home P11 here. Elmer in 12th. Girardi 13th. And Kudo is going to finish 14th and run out the drivers that do score points here tonight. Miramar, Alan Toast, the Wicken, Demex, Portugal, and Captain Redbird all had issues and did not complete the race tonight. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. What turned out to be a very exciting Tier 1 US Grand Prix here tonight for the IUF1. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, you can join me right back here in the booth tomorrow night for Tier 2 as Tier 2 finishes out our US Grand Prix weekend here in COTA. And that will be at 7 p.m. tomorrow night right here on the IF1 channel. So congratulations to Lucci on the win. And thanks everybody for tuning in. And we will see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Tier 2, COTA.